Hi there everyone and welcome back to another very exciting chess game from the chess history from 1935. And in this chess game I have a very interactive chess game of Paul Keres. So his opponent was a chess player named Ruga. Not much is known about Paul Keres' opponent. So this chess game was played in 1935. So let's see what happened in this chess game. And actually this is a very interactive chess game. So try to guess some of the important key moves at the key moment of the chess game. So let's see what happened. d4, knight to f6, c4, d5, and we have queen's gambit declined, martial defense. So c takes on d5, knight takes, and then developing the knight. So e4 and knight goes back, knight to c3, bishop to g4, and queen to b3, attacking on b7. So black is developing the queen and offering to exchange the queens. And Keres played knight to e5 and attacking on f7. So black is defending and then f3, defending the bishop. And Keres is exchanging the queens, and already we can say that white is actually better, especially after h4. So Keres is threatening to play g4, and after bishop goes back, h5 and trapping the bishop, so making room for the bishop, and it is white to move. White has a very strong move in this position. What would you do? Which move is the most natural and also the most annoying move for black? So what would you do in this position? Okay, so this is the move. I hope you have seen this move. Developing the bishop, and now Keres is threatening to play g4, and after bishop goes back, knight takes bishop, pawn takes knight, and then bishop takes on e6. So Paul Keres is threatening to win a pawn. And how to deal with this? Seriously. So black is forced actually to play this very desperate move, king to e7, but it looks horrible. Blocking the bishop and the rooks are not connected, and black lost the castling rights. So it doesn't look very appetizing for black, to say the least. So Keres pushed the pawn, and after bishop goes back, Keres still captured the bishop because this is creating weakness in the king side, and black has two isolated pawns, as you can see. So defending is going to be tricky because now Keres played one another very important and a very good move. So what would you do in this position? Again, white has a very strong move. Okay, I hope you have seen knight to e2 because now Keres is threatening to play knight to f4 and attacking both of the pawns, and how to defend after knight to f4. So black played king to f7, but knight to f4, and how to defend the pinned pawn. So this is what black founded. He played bishop to b4, checking the king, clearing the path for the rook. So after king to f2, we have rook over, and black is defending the weak pawn. So it is white to move. Paul Keres played another, actually, a very strong move in this position. So it looks like black is just developing his piece and then defending the pawn with the rook. But now in this position, white has a very good move. Did you see that move? It is very simple. So Keres played knight to d3, of course, and how to defend knight to e5 and winning this g-pawn. Every move of Keres is pinpoint accuracy, and every move of Keres is a threat. So also at the same time Paul Keres is attacking the bishop. So this is double threat, both threatening knight to e5 and also attacking the bishop. So there is no time for defending on e5, a very important key square. So we have bishop to f8. If bishop to d6, then we have e5, forking two pieces. Okay, so after knight to d3, bishop goes back, and still we have knight to e5, and black is losing the pawn. So knight from b to d7, developing the knight, and Somehow black has managed to castle manually and connected the rooks, but black has a very bad position. The pawn is looking weak and white is a pawn up. So knight to f4, now attacking the pawn, and black is forced to defend the pawn with the king. And then another very accurate move, g5 by Keres. So threatening to play g6. So if capturing the pawn, it is also going to open the rook, and white is still going to push the pawn. So we have knight to g8, defending the knight, and then g6, king to f6, not king to e7 in this position, because of bishop takes on e6, and white has two extra pawns. So after g6, king to f6, and black is hoping to defend, but then e5, and black pressed the panic button and he sacrificed his knight, not king to e7, because this is losing two pawns, and this is actually too much for black, and white is much better. So knight takes, pawn takes, king takes, and well, black is losing a piece. This is not better, of course. Knight takes on e6 by Keres. If rook takes knight, then rook over after moving the king, bishop takes rook. So bishop to c5, king to g3, and rook from a to c8. So maybe defending on c7, and then b4, attacking the bishop, and he wants to develop the bishop with a tempo. So bishop to d6, but this move is losing on the spot. Well, actually white is a piece up, so this was also losing. Keres played bishop to f4, and after this move, Mr. Ruga resigned because of this continuation. After moving the king, capturing the bishop, and if rook takes knight, bishop takes, king takes, and after bishop to f4, white is a rook up, and this is all over. A very accurate chess game by Paul Keres. So I hope you have seen some of the key moves in this chess game. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Stay safe, take care, and bye bye.